Okay, so getting in that cycle of trying to lose weight is something I see so many ladies struggle with. And it's something that I used to do all the time. My background is dietetics nutrition. And when I was in school, we learned eat less, exercise more. And that is one of the worst ways to look at weight loss. And it's something that I struggle with for years and finally kind of figured out. And now I work with my clients to help them to kind of break that cycle and implement healthier habits into their life so they can see the results that they want, but sustain it long term. So if you're one of those ladies who is struggling with, you're watching what you eat, you're trying to exercise, and you're not seeing any of that stubborn fat melt away, I've got a couple of tips to share with you today that might help to shift your mindset and help you to see the results that you want. So first things first, I want you guys to shift that mindset from all or nothing to lifestyle. So this is, again, one of the biggest mistakes that I used to make, that I see a lot of ladies making, and that's that all or nothing mindset. So when you approach health and fitness, you can't go into it thinking, okay, I'm never gonna eat carbs again, I'm gonna exercise 7 days a week, all those kind of extreme behaviors. And that's why I don't love like New Year's resolutions or diets, because it does shift you into that all or nothing mindset where you're either on or you're off. You're either doing awesome or you're failing. And this is something that I experienced for so long. I used to literally be like, okay, I'm perfect, I'm on it. And then the weekend would come around and I'd go out for cocktails, and then I'd have pizza, and then I'd feel like crap about myself. And then I'd go to the gym twice on Sunday and eat nothing but salad and like special K-bars. And it's a nasty cycle. And the problem with that is it screws up your metabolism. It screws up your mindset. It's a miserable way to live, and it's not going to get you the results that you want. And it actually will hold on to fat because your body's like, okay, am I starving? Am I not starving? Am I starving? Am I not? It's like in that feast and famine mode. It's never actually able to get into a routine, and therefore your metabolism will slow. So number one is dump that all or nothing mindset. Number two is less cardio. So this is something, again, I see so many women do. I used to be a huge cardio bunny. I actually trained for a half marathon back in college, and I hate running. I still hate running. I love sprinting, but like as far as long distance running, it's just not for me. My knees hurt. It makes me so hungry. So I see so many people that do that, and it's like the absolute worst thing you can do for your body is just continue to do all this cardio. So the problem with cardio is, number one, it makes you hungrier, which is gonna make you eat more. And if you're not eating the right foods, especially if you're dieting, you're probably gonna make the wrong choices. So that's the number one reason cardio is not great. Number two is that it actually slows your metabolism because, again, your body's like, oh my gosh, I'm burning all these calories and I'm not getting fed the calories I need to replenish. What do? It slows down. So cardio causes your metabolism to slow, and also cardio only burns calories during cardio, where weight training will burn calories long term. So doing less cardio, I'm not saying don't do any cardio. Cardio is good for your heart. In Trim and Trim Elite, with all of our one-on-one clients, we have you doing a little bit of cardio, but we have you doing very intentional cardio that's going to help your heart, it's going to help your mind, it's going to help your body. It's not going to have detrimental negative effects. So number two, get rid of cardio. Number three is real food, and I think that people underestimate the power of real food. Processed food mimics your body, it mimics the real thing, so your body doesn't know what to do with it. And it's just like, okay, am I fed? Am I fueled? Am I satisfied? No. So it's gonna cause more cravings. It's gonna cause, again, metabolism to slow. There's gonna be so many different chemicals and crap in processed food that's gonna screw with your hormones. It's gonna screw with your hunger. So processed food is just one of the absolute worst things you can do. And I truly believe that your body is never satisfied on processed food, and that's why a lot of us struggle with overeating, with binging, with being hungry all the time, with being emotionally hungry. So just really focus on shifting from processed food to real food. And if you just start focusing on like real ingredients cooked from scratch, you'll be so shocked by how food becomes pleasure again. And I think that a lot of us, again, that mindset of dieting has made us see food as the enemy, where food should truly be something that we love, like that we enjoy every day. And honestly, the thing that broke the cycle for me was starting to teach cooking classes at this culinary school in college, because I had to learn to cook to teach other women. And the more I started cooking, the more I started eating real food, and the weight just sort of fell off and I didn't even try. So that was the biggest shift for me. Number four is discover your why. Again, I think a lot of us really focus on the just shallow things around weight loss. We're like, oh, we want to lose weight so we feel good in our bikini. We want to lose weight so we can look good at our high school reunion. Like whatever it may be, I want you guys to take some time and dive deep into your why. And once you get like a little bit of it, say why and why. And keep going deeper and deeper until you find that true reason why it's so important for you to stick to this lifestyle. Because like anything, that is worth having. It can be hard, and there are going to be days where you're like, I'm not seeing any results, I'm not seeing the scale budge, which you shouldn't be weighing yourself anyways. You're going to run into things where, you're like, oh, do I really have to get up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym? And if you have a deep-rooted why, you're going to be more likely to, number one, stick to it, and number two, enjoy the process. So, for me, my why is being able to help change the lives of women. I love to help busy women, empower them to live healthier lifestyles. If I wasn't healthy myself, if I didn't set a good example, if I didn't eat well, if I didn't move, if I didn't, take care of myself, I wouldn't be able to do that. So that's, what keeps me motivated when things get hard. So spend some time, really focus on your why, dive into that, and then dive a little deeper. And I think you'll be really surprised by your true motivation and how much that's going to really keep you going. And the last but not least is to calculate your macros and understand your body's needs. So this is something that I do one-on-one with my clients, and we work with you to really understand what your body needs to reach its goals. So I suggest that if you are really wanting to transform your lifestyle, calculate your macros. You can do this with MyFitnessPal. And what that does is it really helps you to understand, okay, this is what a day should look like. It's easy to say, a palm size of protein, this much of, fat, whatever. But when you can really plug foods in and see how they affect your macros and see how a day might look, you'll have a better understanding of how you need to fuel your body properly. Typically, when I work with my clients, I have them track for a couple of days so they really know what they're eating, and then I show them how they should be eating, and then we work with that understanding to make it work with their life. So it's something that isn't a long-term thing. You're not going to track every day for the rest of your life, but in tracking at first, you can understand how you're supposed to fuel your body right. So hope this were helpful. If you just start by implementing one thing at a time, so first shift your mindset from all or nothing, then maybe start doing less cardio, more weight training, add in real food, discover that why, calculate your macros, and understand how a day should look. I think that you will find that you're going to get away from the all or nothing mentality, the dieting mentality, and really find this pleasure and enjoyment in living a healthy, happy life. So hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.